formerly known as race car beds. I know a little bit. I know a little bit of what we can expect to see from them. Ooh, very interesting.
I see you lack judgment.
They do not want to see that Kale. Let's just say
No,
the Kale ban is much.
That was a smart choice right there.
Very, very smart indeed. Pantheon, a go-to pick for
Pantheon's a great band. You cover 3 positions with him. You got top covered, you got mid, and you got your support. It's a great all-around band.
Rav, also known for his Sejuani. They didn't think the Udyr would be that much of an issue, so they decided to leave that up and just take away his Sejuani instead. And you on that, and the Yone ban.
Interesting. We have a Yorick ban here. Hold on, Yorick? That's interesting. That is the Blades. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen it. I'll be honest, I've never seen a York, but he can be devastating, especially with the new Hullbreaker item. His split push potential now with that item is absolutely insane. You leave him alone in lane for not even for like 5 seconds with his ult up in lane, and he's already at your inhib.
And we have first picks coming in. We have the Lulu coming in for GT-Sabres, and of course, best Garen USA has to play Garen, right?
Oh, of course. If you didn't pick Garen on that, then what is the point of that? Like the guy both I love Leona. That man, always see him on Leona.
Unless it's banned against him.
Unless it's banned, well then you have of course.
Then you're kind of just like, what you.
Ooh, that is an incredibly aggressive bot lane we are getting out of the Blades. The Lulu Draven.
Indeed, I am so excited.
That is a kill lane right there.
Indeed, but also we do have to keep in mind that it might not be a Lulu support. Lulu can be flexed out into the solo lanes.
True.
But we also have to point out the fact that Rav likes his more tanky junglers, as is shown by the J4.
We have the J4 pick. That's I've been privy to see him on it a few times actually. I believe I faked it once.
Actually, no, I don't think it is actually.
No? No ban?
Maybe? I think. I don't know.
Oh, that is the ultimate. That is the ultimate right there. Don't even think it's worth banning.
There is a new rule with the emergency subs. You can have up to 3 emergency subs now, but you get more bans. You lose more and more bans the more you go up. You lose 1 for 1 emergency sub, 2 for
I must not
3
fall.
for 2 subs, and all 5 if you use all 3 subs.
Irelia, that is a very good ban. After her mini rework, she absolutely dominates the top and mid lane at the moment. She has she has many build options. She can go Triforce, Divine Sunderer, Gore Drinker, Bork.
Stridebreaker.
Stridebreaker. You don't want to see a good Irelia coming at you, because there you have no idea how they're going to mix it up.
Indeed,
I believe you've just seen...
Even though the nerfs have came in, it's not really affected her all that much. She is still a really, really strong pick, especially in that mid lane. And because a lot of these mages just can't handle Aurelia's all in.
We have 2 more picks
just can't handle the all in. The Swain
I believe
does
we're
come
seeing...
in. And
I
think we might. I think this is a Lulu top. I'm pretty sure this is a Lulu top.
I don't know. I'm holding out on the Swain. I think it might be the Swain top.
Well,
I think it's the Swain top Lulu support. We'll put bets. We'll place bets on that one.
Indeed, but the Syndra pick I do like. She did get buffed And
Whoa!
control mages
Hold
have
up.
been coming back into the meta, and I love the
Oh my
Kassadin pick
goodness,
here.
that Kassadin.
I love this Kassadin pick here.
Oh, that is he
You
sees
have
he sees 2 mages and a Lulu and a Nunu, and he's just give me that, man.
you have you have 4 sources of magic damage, and you go with Kassadin, which is a perfect counter to magic damage because he takes, I believe it's something around flat 15%
Yep.
less
Not to mention
magic damage,
free
not
magic
counting
shield
his
every
MR. He gets a magic damage. He gets a magic shield every time he lands a Q, which is point and click, by the way. And there's just so much scaling on the side of Apple Bottom Boys. I'd be
no,
shocked.
hold on a little. Don't worry, they got a little bit of scaling on their own side as well, their blades. Remember, technically Swain does scale infinitely. Every time he pulls someone with his passive, he gains 5 health, and when he ults, all that bonus health is doubled. So he will be getting pretty tanky as the game goes on. What I'm really interested in here in this game, the mid lane is going to be pretty stall back and forth. Syndra farming at range, Kassadin just playing it safe early. Jungle, we could see something interesting going on with the Nunu and Jarvan, and going really ham with the ganks. Both very great early game gankers. Both the second they hit level 2, they are in your lane, they are in your face, they are trying to kill you. But what I'm most intrigued about here, is the bot lane. And I can't believe it. You were right. That's a Lulu top. What has come of top lane? But this bot lane we have. I was gonna say 2 hook champs. I count Swain as a hook champ because yeah, it's not really a hook, but he pulls you in. It's the same thing. These are hyper aggressive bot laners. Lots of damage, lots of engage, 2 pulls, very tanky, very survivable, both of them. These are kill lanes. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a kill coming out easily from these bot lanes within the first 5 minutes, whether it be Swain's E landing, Nautilus's Q landing, Draven just running face first in and chucking those axes, Ezreal hitting those perfect Qs with the Sheen procs. This bot lane I really think is going to be where the game centers around for most part in regards to kills. Because top lane, Garen's going to have to play it smart. Lulu has that massive slow on the Q. So Garen's going to have, he's obviously going to have to get Stride Breaker or even attempt to stay on top of Lulu with her speed boost as well that she has. But he's going to have to play it smart. He can't just run straight in with Q. He's going to need to hold it for Lulu's Q. Otherwise, he will never get on top of her. As Garen's Q instantly breaks him free of all slows. So he's going to need to play it smart if he ever wants a chance of staying on top of this Lulu.
Indeed.
As the jungle, as I said before, this is Gank City. I'm only wondering who they're going to be aiming for. Which lane will they each decide to set up their campfire and start toasting their marshmallows around?
I believe that GT-Sabres are definitely going to want to try and play around this bot lane. You have a Draven, you want to get him kills, you want to stack that up. Meanwhile, I think Rav is going to also focus on the bot side of the map, but also put some focus over into the mid lane as well, because you want to make sure this casting gets items. Syndra still is pretty oppressive with her abilities, her Scatter the Weak, everything. So you want to make sure that you can get this Kassadin ahead, get him snowballing, get him that Everfrost, get him that Seraphs, and meanwhile, you have a roaming support in the Nautilus that can also facilitate that. They can look for dives up in the top side. There's so much that they could do on the side of Apple Bottom Boys that I just can't wait to see what they are. I just can't wait to see what they are going to try and pull off.
This is going to be. I have a feeling this is going. The top lane, in my opinion, it's just going to stall out. I think They're gonna maybe the junglers will try 1 or 2 ganks up there, realize it's a Garen and Lulu. It's gonna be a little hard, and then they're just gonna ignore it
Well,
and
you
kind
got
of
some
just let.
pretty good dive champions. Nunu can be really, really good with the dive. Nautilus,
Oh.
Nautilus post 6 can help with that as well.
Ooh, interesting rune choices from the Swain here. I just realized he's going electrocute. That is a he's not going. No, at least the way I personally play Swain, I like to go Conqueror for that full sustain late game Swain. He's going for that big lane damage, just further. And he has Ignite as opposed to Nautilus's Exhaust. As I suspected, at least one of these bot lanes with one Draven obviously is going for blood.
Indeed, and we are on to Summoner's Rift, and boy, oh boy, am I excited. Got the early... Now, something we didn't talk about during the draft, which composition do you like more?
I will say I will say it's very difficult. Apple Bottom Boys definitely coming in with the much more survivable comp here. They've got the Garen, they've got Yarvin, they've got Nautilus. They have so much meat they can just throw in the faces of Blades to just, well, survive. But the problem I see, they don't have, and they have a plenty of good engage as well, so they don't even have to worry about getting that in their faces and getting it on top of them. As for Blades, they have the Draven, obviously huge damage. They have their Swain, who takes a little bit to get going, but still damage. Syndra as well, providing a big boost to the damage. The thing I'm concerned about here, they have some engage, but they have the Nunu obviously. But other than that, they have the Swain E, I guess, which is But they do lack really any sort of real front line after the Nunu. I mean, the Swain, he seems to be going for more damage, so you can't really rely on him to absorb any. He's just going to be dishing it out.
Indeed, and you said jungle action coming right from the get-go, and Flash is already forced from both bot laners on the side of GT-Sabres, and oh man, what?
That was a clown fiesta.
I mean, Jarvan maybe, those level 2 ganks, you've got to be mindful of those. Their junglers all have their classes. Oh, but the hook from Killjoy and the exalt to follow up onto Hard Rock. The heal is being used to keep him alive, and the body block is there. Rav already ganking mid. He's still level 2.
He doesn't care. He is these early game junglers, man. I tell you. I said there would be ganks, and look at already 2 ganks. And what even is it? 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, John just stole Rav's red buff, and now he's getting run down. Oh, but the QE over the wall.
We have a Kassadin moving up.
Kassadin is fighting John Slicer right now, but there is a Lulu on the way to help. The flash from Astrid trying to get some damage down on his darts, and it's so close that the Kassadin gets first blood. Barely ticking down. Corrupting Potion is there, but he cannot get finished, and he is safe. Meanwhile,
hold up.
Best Garen is back onto the Lulu, but Jackknife Ripper is there, forcing Garen away. What a fiesta up in the top lane. Killjoy nearly hits Hard Rock, but he's forced to flash away. And already it's just so many.
The level of aggression we are seeing.
I'm surprised we only have 1 kill right now.
The level of aggression both teams are showing here is absolutely insane. They are just going at it. Everyone, Rav especially, he is just a gank machine at the moment.
Speaking of gank machine, look at that mini map. Look what's coming down bot side.
What we got Rav here to answer as well. Will he get there?
Arcane Shift and flash away. from Waffen, but Killjoy's gonna go down. Not before Hard Rock does. The heal is there to keep the Nautilus alive. TP from Jack the Ripper. Good scatter of the week onto Killjoy, but the Nautilus keeps getting that shield.
Oh, he got
John
stunned.
is on the way, hooking a hook away, and the Nautilus survives. Another kill coming out for Apple Bottom Boys. Wow.
Simply crazy.
Crazy indeed. Like, and that's the TPUs. And
That is a massive amount of resources poured into that fight that they no longer can get back.
indeed, and oh, but Astrid looking to make something
Trying
happen.
to go on the Garen here.
Lulu is very impressive.
The
And Lulu gets a
Lulu
solo
top.
kill in the top lane. Oh man.
I'm really eating my words here on this Lulu top lane here, aren't I?
Lulu
Oh
is
my god, what a way to prove me wrong.
Lulu is a lane bully through and through.
Oh, hold on a minute here,
If you
hold on.
ignore the solo kill, look at the CS difference.
Oh no.
Exactly double the Garen CS. It's pretty even all across the board. A little bit of CS lead down in the bot lane.
I wanted to drag your attention to some item choices coming in here from the teams. We have Nunu with a Dark Seal.
Oh, hold that thought as we get a gank in the mid lane, as it looks like Darkshire is going to go down, or Dark Child, my bad. It will fall to Jack the Ripper. And speaking of that Dark Seal, there's one stack already.
There you go. Cassidy also pulling out the Dark Seal. He's looking to get ahead. Maybe it was a little bit of a rough. He had that early kill, and this is gonna shake him up a little, but he's still looking to get ahead here.
Indeed. Now, something I do...
Garen actually buying potions? Ooh, that's a lot of poke. I mean, his passive can't even keep up. He's been forced to spend 150 on refill pots just to even stay around.
I mean, he has a Null Magic Mantle, a Dorn Shield, and refillable pots. He is playing to survive the lane right now. Oh, however, the Null Magic Mantle will turn into Merc Tribe. It's a little bit of fighting.
Oh, I thought we had a dragon. Oh, no, we do have a dragon coming out
We do
here.
have Dragon is up. It is going to be a Cloud Dragon. And it looks like it's going to be...
Now the Cloud Dragon
Bottom
here,
Boys
particularly.
on first.
Not the most important drag I'd say that they'd want. I definitely say Blades would have wanted that more.
But Darkchild over the wall. John Slicer forced to flash, but Darkchild is a level 6 Kassadin with plenty of mana, can close the gap. Oh, the W right as the Blast Cone hits. And that's going to be another kill for Darkchild. A solo kill on the enemy jungler.
Cassidy, he's got the stacks and a Dark Seal now. I'd start worrying about him. I'd start pouring more resources into mid lane.
Indeed, 2 kills, but it does cost him an 8 CS lead. There is still some wave for him to catch. Speaking of waves, Astrid has a pretty big wave that he's going to want to crash into this top tower.
It's a Garen though. If he's smart, he'll just walk right into it and hold it here with. Oh, he's just letting it crash tower. Oh, he did. Oh my God! Thank goodness he got that cannon.
Indeed,
I
Mr. Cannons
nearly-
always sucks. But
Yeah.
still,
Ooh, a big CS is up there.
it's a 20 CS lead in the top lane, but it's canceled out by the 20 CS lead for the Ezreal in the bot lane. So all in all,
The
like,
gold in this game is neck and neck.
it's neck and neck. Top and bot lane are canceling each other out. Mid lane
Oh,
is
we
very
have
even,
Cassidy getting.
and
Oh,
a little bit of
they
a
nearly had something there.
This Cassidy
Cassidy.
and Nunu are at it, but there's a hook coming in from Killjoy. Right into Hard Rock, but the Mystic Shot is going to get blocked. True Shot Barrage, though, will be true, and it will hit Hard Rock. You have engaged coming into the jungler.
we
John
have
Slicer and Jack are 6, and they just
Huge
blow
control.
up Rav. That's 2 stacks on the Dark Seal for the Nunu.
I'll admit the AP Nunu. Alrighty, if we look at items here again, we see, yep, there goes Draven Def going straight for the life steal as usual. He
Dark
is
Child
going.
is up here trying to help. That's Garen going in on Astrid, but not enough.
Oh my
mana,
goodness! What is
and-
this Lulu?
Hey, don't. Hey, Pix does a lot of damage. Pix does a lot of damage.
Uh-oh, wait, what is
Looking
this?
a bit of a turret dive, and it could easily turn.
What?
Or-
The
the
Lulu
overload
rolls out.
is used, but
Oh no!
but judgment has been called. John Zeiser's and the
Oh,
flash
and
by Rav to get the
Rav
knockup.
coming in.
And it looks like John will
Oh,
go
no.
down. Can he turn on Dark Child? No, he
Oh.
cannot. And that's another kill.
That
by
was-
this Kassadin. The
This
charging
cat, yeah,
mechanic.
that's
Oh, but
5
Waffen was
stacks
forced
on
to
that.
flash. Waffen was forced to flash on this Ezreal. Some good chain CC. Brings him down to half health. But
Oh my goodness. Interesting first buy here we have from the Lulu. We have Lulu, it appears Lulu's top lane, but building like a support.
indeed,
With
that's
the
how you normally
Egyptian-
go. That's how you
Yeah.
normally build Lulu. You have that extra support that can provide more utility. Now, what she's going to go? It's still a bit up into the air. You can go Shurelias. You can go Moonstone. Sometimes Imperial Mandate is fine, but I think this is more of a Shurelias or a Moonstone game, due to the fact of like you need something to help with your engage, to help keep your front line alive. So I don't think we're gonna see Imperial Mandate. I don't think damage is the problem, especially when
They're-
we have
they're
a new
starting- hold up.
Syndra and a Great.
We have this. Oh, they're trying to get on that Syndra.
Jack the Ripper
Lulu-
will
Lulu
go
coming
away.
up.
He does not have the Scatter of the Weak, and he will get taken down. John Slicer will bolt them in, but it's not going to do much. But even still, that kill score is 6-3, but the gold is pretty much even.
Look at this. Look at the goal.
Oh,
I mean,
Dark
he's
Child.
Uh-oh.
Dark Child, Astrid forced to
Missing that
flash
ult there.
away for survival.
And that's what I said there. Garen pulled out the Q too early, and then he started walking up with the speed boost from it. Lulu just turns around and Qs, and there it goes. He's got to be careful with. Oh, the flash ult.
Flash ult from Killjoy, and the hook is going to be good. Already used the overgrowth too early, so he doesn't have
Bot
it to keep
lane, oh
himself
no.
alive. Oh man, and that
While they're
looks like
focused
there's
top,
gonna be
they've
seizing
left
in this
four
top turret.
walking all by himself. He gets away though.
Meanwhile, it's 3 people on each side of the map. 3 in top for Apple Bottom Boys, and 3 in the bottom
Pretty
lane for GT-Sabres, but the plates are not going to be even, as 3 plates are going down in top lane, and 1 is going down in bot lane, but
They're picking up an ocean drag here. This is going to be enormous.
It's going to stop the stacking, but we are going to have an Infernal Soul. Astrid looking at Tower Dome again. Cataclysm will be used, but Dark Child gets executed. Rav goes down. That's a solo kill, and in the bot lane, it's going to be not only a shutdown, but a good cash in for Hard Rock.
Oh my! And just like that, they've taken the gold lead back.
And man. 427 gold with that cash in, plus the shutdown onto the Garen. This Draven just got a huge influx of gold. I wouldn't be surprised if he's close to, if not already has that mythic.
Oh, Kassadin going in.
But the Scatter Weak and the ultimate unlimited power shuts down the Kassadin, emptying that Dark Seal once again. This Syndra is really, really strong. A 30 CS lead, a 2-plate lead technically, due to getting a third of 3 different plates for Dark Child. But this Syndra is really strong. Already has Luden's complete. Working on that tier, nearly done. Rav is using that Herald up top lane to secure the first tower. He will get the plates. I don't know if Garen was close enough to get the local gold for the first tower.
No, he didn't. It's unfortunate. Still, that narrows the gold lead down to only 2K though. So it's hold
does,
on.
But the Scatter of the Week from Jack Ripper
Mid lane.
is huge. But can't underestimate damage. Garen right on top of Astrid, hiding in a brush. Stride Breaker will miss.
Oh, he flashed EQ ult.
Will get in there, but Garen can't actually get in, and it buys time for John Slicer to come in and fight. The root is going to be there. A fully charged ultimate forces the flash out of Garen, and it looks like it's getting turned around. Rav doesn't have a lot of mana here. Meanwhile, and the tower dive is going to come in, and Garen is going to go down. Flash away from John Slicer to force him away. Rav doesn't have the mana to turn around and engage on this.
Cassidy coming up. All this top while bot lane just got absolutely destroyed.
The Flash R is coming in. Astrid is running away, trying to get away, but the E will be there as Lulu falls once again. But the arcane shift just in time to save his own life.
Draven is absolutely destroying them. What are these axes?
Indeed, it was that one kill that put things out of control. Now this Draven is actually ahead. Not only is he only 2 CS down, he just took the turret. He has his kill plus the influx of gold. Yes, Ezreal may have Divine Sunder completed already, but Draven, he's sitting on enough gold to finish that Immortal Shield Bow and start working on another item.
He's got his full boots already. And 2 long swords.
Yeah, he almost has that Serena Dur complete. Meanwhile, look at this Syndra's lead. Yeah, a Dark Child has 3 kills over you. But you got a kill onto him. That was a shutdown. You have a 30 CS lead. The mid turret is gone. But Darkchild is still deadly, jumping to realize that there's a lot more Astrid. Overgrowth is there, and reinforcements have arrived. John Slicer does deny his teammate the cash-in, but he still has plenty of chances, and he will get one on to Hard Rock. Or on to Rav, actually, and Killjoy is going to go down. A double kill for this Draven. A 3-0 for GT-Sabres.
Wow. Oh, interesting to note here. That's Tank Jarvan.
That is a Tank Jarvan. Not going for the more bruisery build with the Gorge Ranker. He is going full tank.
That is interesting. He's going tank, but he doesn't have Aftershock. That's an interesting one. Maybe, I mean, he is going Sunfire, which does deal a decent amount of damage on the stack. But still, interesting choice.
Darkchild looking to be a little bit of trouble, but he will just teleport to safety. And GT-Sabres now at like a 5.5k gold lead.
Going in.
And they're trying to make, and Avalon Boys are trying to make something worse, but they don't really have the agency to do that. Scatter the Weak will find Garen. They're coming in from the flank, and John is getting low. Overgrowth has been used as Hard Rock gets another kill on this Draven. Just racking him the cash. That was a 500 gold shutdown. And the engage. Darkchild trying to get away. The shield will keep him alive, but Best Garen will be taken down. Another cash in. Meanwhile, he's not stacking these up a lot because how quickly these kills are coming. So he's not getting a huge influx of gold, but these kills, they're still worth 300 gold base, and that's going to give them a second dragon. Start working on that Infernal Soul. And this Draven is becoming a problem.
He's becoming a problem? I'm pretty sure that last fight just proved he was a problem. Draven's the one who kept Cassidy out of the fight. Cassidy ulted in. He was trying to secure kills. 2 Draven on it. He has all that magic resistance.
Look at
against physical damage
difference all across the board. 2k gold lead in bot lane, 1k gold lead in mid lane, 2k gold lead in jungle, 1k in top lane, and 400 in support. So all across the board, GT-Sabres are ahead. Meanwhile, the second Red Herald was claimed, but the engage is there. Rav is taken down, can't even get the Cataclysm off, and Killjoy is going to go down as well. Waffen just has to arcane shift his way out of there. A 2-for-0 in exchange for the Rift Herald. I gotta say, Rav not doing nearly as well as he was on Udyr.
The CS lead in jungle is literally more than double at this point. The CS lead mid lane, a 50% lead. It's the CS lane top lane is the CS here is really becoming a deciding factor. They may have gotten all early kills, but
they are
CS
diving up in the top side. Oh, and the good EQ flash, but it won't find anything but his own death. And Hard Rock dominating on this Draven, finishing off Garen with the ultimate. 6-1-4 now. Cujo getting a little bit too greedy, but he won't actually get punished as Darkchild actually solo kills Astra down in the bot lane. And John the solo, but the Q will keep him alive. You need that.
The Kassadin is the bread and butter of this team. They need him. Their win condition now is this Kassadin. Everyone else has fallen so far behind. This Kassadin will make or break this team.
Right now, they are relying on Kassadin.
As well. He went Ludens. That's not typically purchased a Kassadin. Most Kassadins choose to go for the Everfrost because they can very easily lock people down with it because, well, they're all instant flash.
Oh, but the scatter, the weakest Cataclysm there. Hard Rock is legendary on this Kassadin. Oh, but the True Shot Barrage will dissuade anything there, as Garen is there with the Demosthenes Justice ready. So, and a little bit more damage, and someone was getting executed.
Draven putting some points, getting lethality here now. He's probably, I imagine that's his collector he's going for right now. But once he hits collector, there's
gold in the bank, and he's gonna start working on. That looks like the Lord Dominic right now, starting out with that last whisper.
I'm starting to see why they're failing here a bit. I'm looking at these item lists here. There's only one person's got grievous wounds, and it's the Nautilus with a bramble. You have to auto him in order to proc it. You know, look how much healing we have in that team. The Moonstone Renewer, the Nunu Q, Draven's just sheer massive amount of lifesteal, and then while Swain just existing is healing.
Indeed, not to mention, look at Nunu's second item, a Spirit Visage.
No.
That's even more healing. Well, the MR stats aren't going to really do much except for against the Kassadin. It's still going to be so much more streaming, so much more sustained as GT-Sabres actually start the Baron. True Stop early. Barrage will find it out. TP coming in from Darkchild, and it looks like
setting up. They're counter engaging.
Oh, Killjoy getting chunked out so hard, so fast. He's already getting taken out by Jack Ripper. Garen is already dead, and he's forced to go back in. And there is just not enough damage on this team. And
that
while
Draven
they're chunked down, they're going straight back for the Baron. My God, there is no damage. There is no front line on this team. And honestly, I don't.
The Nautilus. The Nautilus is getting caught out of it.
Still alive. That is the biggest thing. Rav is alive. He can try and steal this. He goes in. Oh, and Rav steals the Baron! Rav steals the Baron with a huge smite. Waffen with a beautiful arcane shift to avoid the scatter of the weak.
Wait, he's going for it.
Barrage. It will not take it. It will force Jax to dodge.
That was nearly.
But that Baron steal just might keep this game alive, but at the same time, this dragon is up, and that's gonna put GT-Sabres on soul point right now.
And there's another infernal drag. These infernals on a Draven. Oh, that's gonna start stacking up real soon, and I'm scared to see how much your Draven auto does right now.
I see a Giant's Belt right now, and I can only hope that's going into an Anathema's, because because people need to get that and put it right on the Draven. Like, right on the Draven. You do not want to, like, especially, you just want to make sure that you take as little damage as you possibly can from this Draven so you can stay in live to actually get off your chain CC, because multiple times Rav has gone in and tried to CC people only to get killed right before he can. And we are going to see a little bit of a 1-4 as Swain is trying to rejoin his team. Turret dive denied by the turret itself. We get into a little.
They're pulling back. They're a little nervous. After that they're scared of the Baron, and I would be a little nervous, cautious here too.
Indeed, without the Baron, they can't really siege. The wave clear is actually pretty good on the side of
Nautilus, getting very aggressive here.
He is. He does have Locket complete, and
I don't know about the Locket in this for this game. The shield at this early in the game is just not. Oh, we're good. Never mind. Shield is point in the game. That's not even half a Draven auto.
That was just a safety heal. I don't disagree with it. I don't disagree with it at all. It was a decision that was made, but look at those middle three icons on the scoreboard. 500, 450, 700. That is 1650 gold in shutdowns alone, but the chain CC will prevent another shutdown.
The Nunu is just too tanky.
Depth charge is used, and the arcane and the True Shot Barrage is massive, but the damage just isn't there. A 3-4-0, and it looks like GT-Sabres might go for the end.
Hold on. Please tell me I think I'm going crazy here. I saw Garen TPing in that fight. Was I crazy? That can't be.
I saw TP is on a cooldown. Waffen trying to run away.
Oh no! Garen butterfingered the flash and hit TP instead.
Oh no!
I think that's all it's wrote for this game here.
It was a few seconds away from the ace. Nope, it was an ace. Rav is back. However, more people are coming on. If they need to target this minion wave. They need to clear out this wave ASAP. Cataclysm has been used, but the polymorph is there. Damage is there. Darkchild goes and tries to do the damage after he's down, but Hard Rock on this Draven is just too huge. Triple kill for the Draven, and they're just gonna tank it. Draven, another ace.
I don't know if they can tank it. I don't think they can. They don't have. They need the minions.
They don't. The minions are there.
And Ezreal back up.
Ezreal is back up to
Ezreal coming out
Ripper is
solo.
Jacktide Ripper is solo.
Oh, the Red Line just barely misses the Syndra. Ezreal with a huge shutdown. Nautilus is still alive and in there. The ult.
Waffen can do this.
He's another huge
onto the Ezreal of all people who needed it so badly. He's already from those 2 kills up to 2,300 gold. He needed those shutdowns so badly.
Oh, that's this Ezreal. This Ezreal, he is a happy man now. They've kept it in the game. They've kept themselves in the game. The Ezreal now is gonna start really bringing the pain.
Indeed.
I'm interested what's he going to be doing with these items here. I'm very interested to see what's coming.
This is he is going for Sherelda's. He is going for Sherelda's.
That Nunu is in his face a lot.
Normally you would want to go with that at Frozen Heart, but there's just so little AD on this team. Yeah, you could make an argument. It would be really good to go against the Draven, but if the Draven's on top of you, you're already dead if you're Ezreal. So there's no real point in putting that in. He's so far ahead. He's almost done with IE, in fact.
I'm noticing one thing here, a lack of one thing on this team still.
Grievous wounds.
And it's only going to keep getting worse and worse as the game goes on.
Oh, but the hook.
Nautilus, Red Line.
True Shot Barrage is actually going to deal a massive amount of damage, but there wasn't enough engaged. Oh, but Cujo with the hook. Waffen will try and escape, but Hard Rock with the ultimate will take him down. Garen's on top of the overgrowth has been used, and that's another double kill for this Draven.
I believe this
Minions
is Soul
are
right
hitting
here.
the Nexus. TPs are coming in. And it
Oh, they're
looks
not. They're
like
ignoring this
that
entirely. They're just
might
going straight
be
for it.
Yeah, that might be GG. You have supers on the Nexus, and there are no turrets left. There's not really. Oh, and they just want to pad the stats.
They're going.
Darkchild.
For Cataclysm.
Cataclysm was used. Rav will escape, but that's going to be GG's. GT-Sabres taking down Apple Bottom Boys.